Wendy's, don't test me. I'll put you in the death squeeze, just like an orange in the summer. The fresh.
I turned the corner of the storage units and looked up, standing face to face with Mr. Mustafa. My mouth dropped to the ground. I lost feeling throughout my body, and had the instant feelings of the I once. Everything that has taken place in the last 3 days is now a distant memory. Mustafa is a little taller than I am by a few inches, and I'm 5 feet 8. He's tall enough to reach up to wrap my arms around his neck to kiss him, but short enough that I wouldn't be on my tippy toes. His chocolate skin shimmers in the sun, letting off the beauty of his melanin. His lips are full and look soft to touch. His eyes as vibrant as amber, intense, yet warming, with a body structure shaped like a Mandingo king. I was instructed to protect you with my life. Mustafa, I asked. He nods and opened the back door for me, took the things I had in my hand, and helped me in the vehicle like a gentleman. My door closed, and a few seconds later the passenger side rear door opened. Mustafa climbs in, closed his door and asked me where I needed to go. To my home is fine, I replied. To your home or to the warehouse? Mustafa questioned. To my home. Not everyone needs to know about our location, I said, gesturing towards the driver. Oh, he's with me. We've both been vetted by your team before taking us there. Joe will be staying in Steve's old apartment, and if you don't mind, I would rather stay in yours, since my duty is to keep you safe. Although it looks like Jean has no clue that you don't need a detail, but she asked for a favor and that's what I'm here to do. Texting Rhonda for confirmation. Jean doesn't know, and right now she can't. I really need her to stop sending me help. No offense. None taken. Okay, the real reason I want to stay in your apartment is because Joe up there hates wearing clothes when he's off work, and the last thing I want to see is his junk. Mustafa said. It's natural. Stop busting my balls, Joe mentioned in a matter-of-fact way. That gut, and those saggy balls, aren't natural. Mustafa laughed. Heading to the warehouse, we laughed and giggled all the way back. For the first time, my mind was at ease. The conversation was adult-like, but stayed PG-rated, and had nothing to do with my current situation. I got to know Mustafa for who he is, an entrepreneur willing to put his life on the line to save his clients. He's single, no children, and no real place to call home. He owns the house he grew up in, but he sectioned it out into little apartments for the homeless. If that's not noble, I don't know what is. Of course, it's his job, but you can be a bodyguard to someone and not put your life in danger. He literally puts his life on the line every day. He only deals with high-profile people, so I am blessed to have him here with me. We have some victims, total of 8, to all the way around, Joe yelled out. He reached over the armrest, pulled out a paper map and passed it off to Mustafa. Spreading the map over his legs, Mustafa looks over it to find our location. About 5 minutes later he folds it and points at a wooded area, while giving it back to Joe. Why are we going there? I asked. We'll be away from innocent people, Joe replies sarcastically. Okay, Mr. Smartass, there's a loading dock and warehouse that hasn't been occupied in years. We can outrun the trucks or delay them, and take them out there. You know, away from innocent people, I replied. Sounds like a great idea. What are advantages? Mustafa asked. We have 6 unoccupied docks back there. We're going to park the Navigator at Dock 4. We'll post up at Dock 2. Joe, you really have to lose them, I explained. Every tow truck in pursuit of us were flatbeds, therefore front heavy. If we can get them to push their truck to the limit, 9 times out of 10, the rear will fishtail, giving us more time to get into position. Joe swerves and forces 2 trucks on my side to get off the highway early, 7 exits before the docks. We have 2 delayed, I advised. That'll be 4 down. I see at least 2 in each truck on the sides and front. I can't tell how many are in the rear. We're just going to go with 16. We have 16 victims and 4 is delayed, Joe corrected. Loud and clear, I conceded. Stop the premature celebrations, Joe. 2 trucks, Joe. She was saying 2 trucks delayed. We don't know for sure how many are in those extended cabs. Now since you're done with your personal pissing contest, can we knock the 2 on the left out? Thank you? Shots erupted, hitting the doors and windows, bouncing off, leaving little chips in the glass. Joe yells out for us to hold tight. Both Mustafa and I reached out for the oh-shit handles to brace ourselves. Joe hits the gas, swerved to the right, then took a hard left directly in front of the 2 tow trucks, almost hitting the median. Both slam on their brakes. All I can see is smoke and some major fishtailing, then a loud crash. It's hard to see what was going on because of the thickness of the smoke. We have 2 trucks that are 6, 2 at 12 is exiting. I updated. Let's force the last 2 to think twice, Joe. Mustafa smiles. All of a sudden, there was a breeze hitting my legs. I looked down and saw that the bottom portion of the rear doors detached, giving us an opening to the outside. Mustafa rolls some sort of device in front of me, telling me to relax and that we're going to take out these last 2 right now. He slides a portion of it out of the hole in the door, turns on the screen that's connected, and told me to wait for him. I glanced over while trying to figure out what this is, and what it does, as he's setting up the same device. I saw a flicker from the corner of my eye, turned to face the screen, and could see the faces of the people in the tow trucks behind us. Number 97. I want the truck with the 97 in the front, I yelled out.